Rude CEO shares his house with contract girlfriend. Kdrama Recap style, emotional, engaging, long story. The night rain pounded against the city like it was angry at someone. And inside a glass tower that pierced the clouds, CEO Kang Ji-woon sat alone, staring at a contract that was about to change two lives forever. He didn't believe in love, trust, or even kindness, and the world knew it. Ruthless, cold, heartless. That's what they called him. But tonight, for the first time in years, he felt cornered. Because his grandmother, the chairwoman of the company, had threatened to cut him off unless he proved he was capable of a real, stable relationship. That's when the story truly began. Chapter 1, The CEO and the Girl Who Needed a Miracle. Han Mira, a warm-hearted but struggling artist, was drowning in overdue bills, her mother's medical fees, and a landlord who'd given her one last warning. She was exhausted, fragile, but still holding on to hope like it was her last breath. Then came the offer. A job interview, not for work, but for a role. The role of a girlfriend. When she first stepped into Kang Ji-woon's office, Mira looked like a small sunflower in a concrete world. Ji-woon didn't even look up at her at first. He thought kindness was a weakness, and people were tools, nothing more. But Mira didn't shrink before his coldness. She held her ground and said softly, "Tell me the rules. I'll follow them. I just need a chance." Something about her sincerity threw him off balance. By the end of the meeting, she signed the contract. 3 months together, 24/7 availability. She'd move into his house. No real emotions allowed. Ji-woon insisted. Mira agreed. Both thinking they were safe. Both completely wrong. Chapter 2, Living with Ice. Ji-woon's house was a mansion, silent, cold, and built like a fortress around his heart. Mira felt like she was stepping into another world, one where laughter didn't exist. He had rules everywhere. No entering his study. No touching his personal items. No speaking to him unless spoken to. She nodded quietly but wondered. Who hurt this man so deeply that he needed rules instead of warmth? Their first week was chaos. Mira accidentally broke a vase. Ji-woon lectured her for 10 minutes without blinking. She cooked him dinner. He didn't eat a single bite. She tried small talk. He shut her down instantly. But something astonishing happened. He noticed her. He noticed how she always tied her mother's old bracelet when she felt nervous. He noticed how she hummed while cooking. He noticed that she always cried silently so no one else would hear. And one night, when he walked into the kitchen at 2 a.m., he found her sitting alone, hugging her knees, staring at an unpaid hospital bill. For the first time, Ji-woon didn't know what to say. For the first time, he felt his chest tighten. Chapter 3, Cracks in the Ice. Word spread that CEO Kang suddenly had a girlfriend. Investors calmed down. His grandmother smiled knowingly. Mira played the role perfectly, too perfectly. She remembered his schedules, his favorite coffee, the way he disliked noise in the morning. And slowly, he changed. He started eating the food she cooked. He began greeting her with a soft nod instead of icy silence. He even yelled a little less at his employees. One evening, as they walked into a corporate gala together, Ji-woon offered his arm without thinking. Mira took it, and for a moment, they looked like a real couple, two souls finding comfort in each other. Later that night, under soft lights, she whispered, "You're not as cold as you pretend to be." He looked at her for a long time. "You're not as strong as you pretend to be." It was the first time they saw each other. Clearly. Chapter 4, The Past That Returns. Just when things began to feel real, the world interfered. Ji-woon's ex-fiancée returned, a woman who had broken him years ago by choosing money over him. She was shocked to hear he had moved on. She cornered Mira and spat. "You're just a contract. You'll never win. He doesn't love anyone." Those words sliced deep. Meanwhile, Ji-woon discovered the truth too late. The ex was trying to destroy Mira emotionally so she would quit. When he found Mira packing her bags, he felt something break inside him. "Why are you leaving?" he asked, voice trembling. "You don't need me anymore," she whispered. "And I can't pretend if I'm falling for you." Ji-woon froze. For a man who never lost control, this was absolute chaos. Chapter 5, When a Heart Finally Speaks. For days, Ji-woon couldn't focus. Couldn't work. Couldn't breathe. He replayed every moment with her, the warmth she brought, the way she treated his staff kindly, the way she made his house feel like a home for the first time. He finally understood. He needed her. He cared for her. He loved her. Not because of a contract. Because of who she was. He ran, literally ran, to find her. She was at the hospital, sitting beside her mother's bed, tears on her cheeks. Ji-woon sat in front of her, breathless, and said the words he'd never said to anyone. "Don't leave. Not the house. Not me. Not anymore." She looked at him with disbelief. "You're just saying that because of the contract." He shook his head, eyes burning. "The contract ended the moment I fell for you." Chapter 6, Love That Heals. He paid her mother's medical bills, not out of pity, but love. He cancelled all his meetings for a week just to stay with Mira. He learned how to cook her favorite food and failed miserably, making her laugh until she cried. Mira moved back into his house, but this time, without rules, without fear, without contracts. Just love. Ji-woon wasn't rude anymore. He wasn't cold. He wasn't lonely. Because of her, he became the man he once wished he could be. And Mira, she found someone who didn't just share his house, he shared his heart. Final message. In the end, the story teaches us something powerful. Love doesn't arrive perfectly. It arrives quietly, unexpectedly. Through broken people who find healing in each other.